Each bird loves to hear himself sing. Man's law changes with his understanding of man. Only the laws of the Spirit remain always the same. Walk lightly in the spring. Mother Earth is pregnant. A good soldier is a poor scout. We always return to our first loves. A hungry stomach makes a short prayer. A starving man will eat with the wolf. The way of the troublemaker is thorny. Before eating, always take time to thank the food. What the people believe is true. You already possess everything necessary to become great. Those who lie down with dogs get up with fleas. We are made from Mother Earth, and we go back to Mother Earth. Everything that power does, it does in a circle. Don't be afraid to cry. It will free your mind of sorrowful thoughts. Day and night cannot dwell together. Force, no matter how concealed, begets resistance. Talk in childhood tears. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. The bird who has eaten cannot fly with the bird who is hungry. A man or woman with many children has many homes. Listening to a liar is like drinking warm water. One finger cannot lift a pebble. After dark, all cats are leopards. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from your heart. Coyote is always out there waiting, and coyote is always hungry. The coward shoots with eyes shut. Each person is his own judge. We are all one child spinning through Mother Sky. Even a small mouse has anger. When you die, you will be spoken of as those in the sky like the stars. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. A man must make his own arrows. No river can return to its source, yet all rivers must have a beginning. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. All plants are our brothers and sisters. They talk to us, and if we listen, we can hear them. It takes 1,000 voices to tell a single story. The one who tells the stories rules the world. There is no death, only a change of worlds. All who have died are equal. Most of us do not look as handsome to others as we do to ourselves. When a fox walks lame, the old rabbit jumps. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. There are many good moccasin tracks along the trail of a straight arrow. To touch the earth is to have harmony with nature. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears. They are not dead, who live in the hearts they leave behind. A rocky vineyard does not need a prayer but a pickaxe. A brave man dies but once, a coward many times. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past, wisdom is of the future. The good chief gives, he does not take. Cherish youth but trust old age. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, live peace, and live in peace. Remember that your children are not your own, but are lent to you by the Creator. Our first teacher is our own heart. With all things and in all things, we are relatives. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall into the river. A man who looks first to a woman's outer beauty will never know her beauty divine, for there is dust upon his eyes, and he is blind. Beware of the man who does not talk, and the dog that does not bark. The moon is not shamed by the barking of dogs. Sharing and giving are the ways of God. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Old age is not as honorable as death, but most people want it. Life is not separate from death. It only looks that way. One rain does not make a crop. The rainbow is a sign from Him who is in all things. Everyone who is successful must have dreamed of something. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Man has responsibility, not power. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may not remember. Involve me and I'll understand. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. Every animal knows more than you do. All dreams spin out from the same web. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. Many have fallen with a bottle in their hand. A people without a history is like the wind over buffalo grass. White men have too many chiefs. Do not wrong or hate your neighbor, for it is not he that you wrong, but yourself. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and start living the life the Creator intended for you. It is easy to be brave from a distance. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies in yourself. You can't wake a person who is pretending to be asleep. When we show our respect for other living things, they respond with respect for us. If we wonder often, the gift of knowledge will come. A danger foreseen is half avoided. If a man is to do something more than human, he must have more than human powers. God gives to each a song. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. Make my enemy brave and strong, so that if defeated, I will not be ashamed. Wisdom is the reward you get for a lifetime of listening when you would have preferred to talk. The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. You cannot see your reflection in running water, only in still water. Do not allow anger to poison your soul.